G'day cheeky dogs, my name's Margie and I'm an Australian currently living in America.
And we have so many new videos to go through for the new season 3 episodes airing on April 9th, as well as some new images. And at the end, we can discuss the possibility of a Sleepytime sequel, focusing on Bluey this time as well. So let's get started with our first new videos. I've tried to break down all of the clips to match up with each episode as well, so we can go through all of them episode by episode in the right order. So let's get started with our first new videos and clips from Cubby.
Where are you?
Where am I?
So we can see the girls looking for their toy Kim Jim and Bandit getting lost while looking for the toilet, and a picture shot of the girls holding Kim Jim as well. Now, this exact picture was the one that was used in the Daily Mail alongside the possible Sleepytime picture, which definitely gives that picture a lot more credibility that it is going to be from this set of 9 episodes. But it is definitely not from the episode Cubby, and as I said, we'll talk more about this picture later. But as I also mentioned in my last video, this whole episode Cubby has already aired in Russian in Russia by accident, and it is available to watch if you just look for it on the internet. However, I am super excited to hear this in English instead. For the next episode, Exercise, we have 7 new clips for it.
Here we are at the fun park.
Yeah!
Hi.
There's no one better.
I can't tell in this if Bluey is saying fun park or bum park, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's bum considering all the jokes that they always make about it. But I do love that in all the clips we see that Bandit is basically using the girls as part of his exercise routine, which is so great to see that he's including them in his regular activities rather than, just making up a new game or stopping what he's doing to play with the girls. I really love this idea of showing that you can still do adult things with your kids and it's still fun for everyone. Now, our next 2 episodes, Relax and Stickbird, are both set at the beach, and we've gotten a lot of new clips and images from both of these, so I tried to separate them as best as I could for each episode.
Oh, sweetie bar. Buttons.
Careful, Bingo.
Which button do I press?
5. No, that's 4. No, that's 6. Down 1. No, that's 7. Down. That's 4 again. Up 1. Yep, that's it. Woo.
You know.
Indeed.
We just slices. Oh, yes.
Okay, time to relax.
Now, my favorite part of these clips is seeing that Bingo is sort of the one being in charge of the relaxing situation, and poor Chili is obviously just trying to find somewhere to relax the whole time. The final scene of Chili on the beach could be at the end of this episode, or perhaps it could be a callback in the next episode, Stickbird, when we know that they are definitely at the beach. Now, this next episode, Stickbird, we do have a lot of new images and clips for as well. The new image is an aerial view of the healers walking along the beach with all these beautiful tide pools around them. I've been trying to figure out where exactly they might be, but I can't from this little clips and images, so I'm hoping that we might get more of a clue when this episode actually comes out. We do know that they drove there, so it has to be ideally somewhere around the Queensland coast.
To love them. Let's wait. Freezer.
We can also see them walking along the beach, which matches with this aerial view picture, as well as Chili chasing them with the crab claw, which links into the next episode Show and Tell. I also love that this time around Bandit is the mermaid, just like Bluey was in the episode Beach, but he does not look happy about it at all. And of course, we get a bunch of fourth wall breaks with hoorays. Now, for Show and Tell, we have 2 or possibly 3 clips.
Everyone is waiting. This is beautiful.
And we can see the crab claw from the previous episode's video, which I like seeing that there's some continuity in the show this season. I think it's really interesting that they've started to go in that direction with their storytelling, because most children's shows don't usually do that. We also have a clip from the students' angle, and it seems like maybe Bingo is nervous to talk in front of large crowds, which is an interesting aspect, I think, to add to her personality, that she maybe is a little bit more shy. I also love that they had Buddy doing his, usual finger up his nose, which is his go-to move in every scene that he is in. But interestingly, her whole class isn't here. We actually get a breakdown of her class in one of the Bluey magazines, and whilst all these characters we have seen on screen, we are actually missing Banjo and Felix, who Bingo references in the episode Midnight. So maybe this is before they were in that class, or it's just on a different day. I don't know, but maybe one day we will get to see Banjo and Felix in real life. Now, the third clip, I'm not really quite sure where to place it, but I think maybe it belongs in this episode, as the description from this episode seems to imply that they are at home for one part of it. So I'm assuming that this one is part of this, and maybe she's eating crab and really likes it. Now, the next episode, Wild Girls, we have 3 clips for it.
Dance to celebrate. New.
Hey, blue cheese.
And it seems like the girls might be playing some sort of game about witches, as we have a broom there on the ground and they're outside. And I did think it was going to be just centered around the girls, but Winton does seem to be in this too, with lots of willy wagtails flying around him. And I am all for it. I love Winton. He has become one of my new favorite characters from season 3. I also love the nickname that Bandit has for Bluey, being Blue Cheese. I think that's so super cute. I also thought that this episode was going to link up with the episode Space, but if you look in the background, we can see Rusty and Jack in their army gear. So perhaps it links up to that episode instead, or maybe it's just from another day where the boys are also playing army. What do you cheeky dogs think? Let me know down below. Our next episode TV shop we have 5 clips from, and quite a lot really.
And what does the chemist sell?
Medicine.
That's right.
Why do we need medicine? Are we sick? Do we have bumworms?
No, you don't have bumworms.
Oh, I want bumworm chocolate.
So the first video, yes, we call pharmacies chemists here in Australia, and yes, bumworms and bumworm chocolate is a real thing for kids in Australia, as well for dogs.
Turn left here.
Turn left, turn right. I'm sick of it telling me what to do.
If you ignore sat-nav, you're going to get lost.
Well, we'll see.
Turn right here.
No.
Continue straight for...
No, I don't think so, love.
Do a U-turn.
Nah, I'm good.
It's Bluey. Look, we're on TV.
Oh, good one.
I know you're going.
The second video as well, we see them driving past a street called Dellen, and it has a kookaburra on it, which is, of course, a super Australian bird. But that street doesn't actually exist in real life, so I think it might be a shout out to someone in the credits who worked on this episode. The other little Easter egg we can see is our 80s kid who's at the bus stop as they're driving past as well. And I checked for any Easter eggs in the chemist, but it doesn't look like we've gotten any from these shots. But it does seem that the friends that they're talking about in the description for this episode is the terriers, and maybe we will finally learn what their actual names are. Apparently, in one of the dubs, one of them is called Joe, so perhaps it might be named after the show creator Joe Brum, and maybe the other 2 terriers are named after his 2 brothers, which I think could be a really nice shout out to his family. It also seems like the girls might be doing something very kind or very sweet based off the look from Bandit that we get at the end. The next episode, Dragon, we have no clips for, but we do have one image, and there are a few things in it. First of all, Chili is left-handed, which is interesting to see, and it also seems that she is using Copics. I posted this picture on Instagram and had a lot of people say that there were a lot of like artist references or Easter eggs in this picture. So I'm not an artist, so I can't see them. But if you are, can you please let me know down below so that I can include them in the next video or the breakdown for this, and I'll try and give you a shout out as well, because I think it'd be really cool to learn about all the artist Easter eggs in this too. The last episode slide we have 5 coloured clips from, including new ones now of Bandit and Leela.
Stop the big blue guy!
We're on the games.
I'm so excited to see this episode with Leela in it, and slippery slides are a big part of summer in Australia, so I cannot wait for this episode. It also appears that the girls are playing rock, paper, scissors at the start, and in case you didn't know, every country seems to have a slightly different way of playing this game, so I'm sure that when they play this, it is absolutely going to be dissected in Bluey Facebook groups about how different it is to how you play it in America or Japan or any other country. And finally, we have the possible Sleepytime sequel pictures. So this picture of Bluey on the Earth has popped up twice now, once in the Daily Mail article with images from only season 3C, and then also as a promo for ABC iView, which is the free streaming service in Australia that hosts Bluey. So it is possible that this could come from one of these 9 episodes, and if it does, I think it might be the episode Dragon, seeing as that's the one that we have the least amount of videos and images for, and it does seem like Bluey fighting a dragon in space could be a pretty cool concept. But let me know what ideas you have down below and what you think this image matches up with. Now, as I did mention in my previous videos, we also have the granny image, which we don't really know what episode it matches with, as well as the picture and little clip from the episode Cricket, which I believe will come out on December 26th, alongside the leaked image of the girls as flower girls for Rad and Frisky's wedding specials, which will probably be the episodes The Sign and Surprise. And of course, the Halloween special Ghost Basket, which I still 1001% believe will come out October 31st. So that's all the new updates that I had for you cheeky dogs. Let me know what you think in that comment section down below. I cannot wait for this to come out. I will of course be doing live stream watch-alongs like I have for all the other episodes of season 3, so we can watch it together and talk about it before and after. So I'll be doing those on the Saturday US time for when they come out, and then the following day, Sunday USA time, I will be releasing my breakdown videos for each episode. So if you are not in Australia, but you would like to watch along for all these episodes together, make sure you keep watching so that you can see how to download a VPN so that you can also watch as well. If you don't live in Australia like me, but you want to watch season 3, I made a whole video about how you can watch Bluey season 3 worldwide. I go through it step by step as to how to use a NordVPN to watch Bluey online for free. Note this video is not sponsored, and I am an affiliate though with NordVPN. It's what I use so that I can watch season 3 and make all these videos about it. So I go through how to set up your Nord account, as well as how to set up that it's in Australia, so then your internet thinks that you are in Australia as well. And then we go over to the ABC iView website for Australia, where Bluey season 3 is aired, how to set up your account on that as well, and then where to go on the website so that you can access Bluey season 3. And you can also access season 1 and season 2, including the episodes Dad Baby as well as Teasing, which you can't always find on Disney depending on what country that you live in.